Good afternoon from Kirksville, Missouri. This is Randy Curvin, and this is Rant and Randy's Rant, the True Patriots group for the 24th day of August, 2021. All right. I know where people are right now, and I'm all right with that. After all, this is a recording. Uh, my brother Leo was finishing up his rant, so let's get down to it. FDA is fully approves Pfizer vaccine, and this is interesting in that uh, Dottie Boy was booed after telling supporters to get vaccinated. He even admitted he'd been vaccinated. Uh, the GOP and the right wing media has poisoned them with misinformation for too long. Now the FDA warns against taking animal dewormer drug, uh, ivermectin, for COVID prevention or treatment. Animal drugs are highly concentrated for large animals and can be highly toxic in humans. And my question is, how long does the majority of this country, the vaccinated, have to wait for the stubborn that insist on making themselves or others sick? You don't have a right to make other people sick, for damn sakes. Uh, and I mean, now that Pfizer has been approved, you're showing your stupidity. And I see it every day here in Kirksville, Missouri. They all act like it's over. They're getting ready for Labor Day. Oh, it might be your last Labor Day. That's one way to look at it. Like Biden said, those who wanted the FDA approval of the vaccine, they've got it. You lost your excuse not to get vaccinated. So get vaccinated. I've talked to those here in this town that went through having COVID the first round in 2020. They seem to think that they have full immunity to the Delta variant. Uh, I look at them and say, "Are you sure?" You better be sure, or you're endangering your children, those close to you. Do you want to risk that? The right will be saying, as always, uh, that it was sped up to get you to take it. Everyone in right wing media has been vaccinated, but you should not be forced to get vaccinated. Get this straight. No one is forcing you to get vaccine, but if you care about others close to you, you will get vaccinated. It's that simple. Get vaccinated and urge others to get vaccinated. Uh, I don't want to get sick, and I wouldn't get as sick, but I still protect others because that's just me. I think about more than myself, which here is more like me, me, me. Who's that remind us of? Other than the orange smudge that would have been emperor. Uh, and let's go back into some of their reasoning. Your freedom comes with obligations and responsibilities. Freedom is knowing that you won't die of COVID and wearing masks to protect others in case you are asymptomatic after being vaccinated. Some tell me they never wore a mask in 2020 in Kirksville, Missouri. To them, I say, you didn't shop at Walmart back then. Hy-Vee only suggested wearing a mask, but they had all their employees masked and cleaning carts and the cash register belt, cleaning after each customer. Uh, some say that they traveled anywhere they wanted. What I'm saying about a lot of that's bullshit and lies. That's something they don't mind doing. And or they never got in a COVID, that's what they tell me. I traveled anywhere I wanted to, and I never got COVID. That was the 2020 edition. Certain areas you had to be tested and quarantined before entering in 2020. Chicago, Illinois, I believe, was one of those. Hello, Stanley. Welcome, brother. Results from the Arizona audit have been delayed. Unfortunately, Cyber Ninja CEO Doug Logan and two members and 5-person audit team have tested positive for COVID-19, are quite sick. Talk about karma. Holy shit, you can't make this up, brothers and sisters. Now Republicans say the audit results are not ready. Maybe next week. And let's get on to QAnon. QAnon is changed August 13th to after New Year's Eve to January 1st, 2022. We all know, perhaps some Republicans, that won't happen either. Governor Cuomo resigned at 1 minute after midnight this morning and has been replaced by a woman for the lieutenant governor, and she is now governor of New York City. And kudos to her. House Democrats, as promised, are taking a procedural vote on the reconciliation infrastructure bill. And the Democrats in the House, moderates against, have grown to 10 Democrats. And as we all know, one bill, it was said the whole time, was going to be linked to the bipartisan bill, or neither will get done. Holy shit. And I wanted to take this time, I am so tired of this, and I agree with some things I have seen. I'm mostly seeing it on the last word, talking about other evacuations after wars that we lost, like Vietnam. He has made enormous progress and already made in evacuating Americans, and a lot more will be brought in the remaining time. When South Vietnam was evacuated, no one criticized President Ford. Do you remember the boat people in the South China Sea? I remember that. I remember that quite well. But my point is, they didn't criticize Ford for it. At some point, they're going to have to leave. They are using the CIA, the DIA, and the Special Operations Force to go out into the countryside and try to get these people to the airport. We have civilian airlines helping out. They're doing everything they can. And I just get a little tired of hearing about, and this is all kind of media from CNN and others saying that he can't get it done. Hello, Josh. I believe that's Josh. All right. Like I said, last I stand with our President Biden. He's doing what he can. Remember, it wasn't him communicating with the Taliban leader, it was Mike Pompeo with the State Department. Mississippi and Missouri have high unvaccinated, and guidance varies from state to state. We should all be on the same page with COVID 19 Delta variant. There shouldn't be any debate whatsoever, but we've got 50 states, and that's the problem right there. 50 states all wanting to go in, mostly with, you can't have masks on. Uh, and it's up to you whether you get the vaccine. Yeah. Yeah. How many people or friends, neighbors, your own family do you want to see sick and possibly die? Uh, that's why we should all be on the same page, brothers and sisters, about this pandemic. I want to see an end to it. But now Dr. Fauci's talking about if everybody gets on board, does what they can, gets vaccinated, wears masks in schools and everywhere else, it'll be about the middle of February 2022 that maybe we're shutting this thing down. Holy shit. Well, that's about all I've got for today. We'll tell you the Rant and Randy's, the True Patriots group, subscribers are now at 248 and growing. It seems like about every show I do, I'm averaging about 2 or 3 new subscribers. Rant and Randy's, the True Patriots group is at 423 members, and that's growing slowly. Anytime I have a new friend, that's one of the first things I do, and then suggest watching me on YouTube. All right, like I said, that's all I've got. I appreciate. I've already seen where one of my Blue Dot sisters has already shared this before I even came to air. So that's just one less place I have to put it. Grace and I have got to run out to get something to go with leftover roast beef. I'll be in the comments a little, sharing along with you, you good Blue Dot family. Helped me out so much, and it would be a help in particular today. It'll be a little while before we eat, and I get back out here. I wanted to mention this before I go. You'll no longer see uh, thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, and sharing this shit at the bottom of on YouTube in the after comments. I put it there, and YouTube's removing it, I guess. But you will see it on my Facebook, on my timeline. That's just something that I do, and I'm going to keep doing it. Damn it. We should have a few freedoms left in this country, and that's one of them: freedom of speech. Peace. Resist, persist, and I insist that we get that infrastructure. Just look at the advantages. That's why I'm insisting on it. If it takes calling Congress at 202-224-3121 and keep their lines tied up, that Congress must pass both bills in order that the American people, for one thing, I'm just going to mention one: health care. We need better health care. All of us could use better health care, particularly people like me on Medicare. There's so many things that I can't get done through Medicare right now, like getting these replaced. All right, let's go. Have a good evening. And thank you, Dizzy and Stanley, for being here. I'm sure there'll be more later on when our voices die down. And like I said, that's why I do it. Yeah, I feel like that too. Uh, there are all kind of, hello, Ann. Uh, there are all kind of organizations that can go in afterwards covertly and lead people out. But we need to get out of there. Yeah, that's true, Dizzy. Before we can get stuff like that done, we have to get out of that forever war. And that's what it turned into. We've never been in a war for that long. And we're pulling out. We lost. And this has turned out a lot better than Vietnam did when it was evacuated. Uh, what are they going to have this time? It might be desert people. Whatever it takes, they'll find ways if they want to get out. I'm hoping that over the days we have left, uh, that they can get out as many as possible. All right, I'll let you go. I want you to share this shit, and I'll see you later on this evening. Oh my God, Ann. That man is a joke. Of course, he's not one of the worst. There's Rand Paul, senator. They're all nuts. And take Paul. He's had COVID, but he's still against it. And I would like to see that too. And how is he going to sue him for falsifying the virus? The virus is not fake. All right. I will see y'all later. Like I said, help me share this shit. Go down, like, and share. If you're new here, please subscribe. We're growing this Blue Dot family uh, slowly but surely. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. And I'll see you later on. Share this shit. Bye bye now.